The First Minister was forced to seek alternative accommodation for his first 6 months as Bute House went under extensive repairs with specialist contractors brought. Scots taxpayers were billed almost £30,000 for Humza Yousaf's temporary accommodation in Edinburgh while Bute House was being repaired last year. And the bill for the historic home of the First Minister also topped £800,000 due to specialist work which needed to. The SNP leader stayed elsewhere in the capital while the work was ongoing between April 2023 and September 2023, with the public purse being raided to pay for a 3-bedroom flat in central Edinburgh. This needed to have sufficient space for the First Minister and their family. Rent for this property equaled around £3,960 a month as it was paid between June 2, 2023 and October 31, 2023, with a total of £19,813.70 handed over. This site was chosen after a detailed search due to security and size concerns. In terms of Bute House, the Scottish Government already pay £80,000 a year to National Trust for Scotland and is liable for all costs of repairs and maintenance. It has been the official resident for the First Minister since devolution in 1999 as beforehand it was the home of the Secretary of State for Scotland and is also used for cabinet meetings, official engagements, receptions and The final costs of repair work was published by the SNP executive on Friday with claims that the essential internal and external work took place in the most cost-effective way possible. Stonework and the roof were repaired, with windows refurbished and essential fire safety work carried out. In total, repair work and temporary accommodation equaled £856,307.59. It all began with a routine specialist technical stonework survey being carried out in 2021, with this identifying how much extensive repairs needed to be done, with the programme then expanded to include window maintenance and replacement of window mastic as well as internal fire safety work. Over £70,000 was paid out for compartmentation, fire-related works which included door refurbishment. Contractor payments for this part of the job hit £152,384.87 and Mighty charged a project management fee of £15,238.49. Roof and masonry work cost over £135,000, with builder fees for this part of the project costing £455,082 and Mighty receiving £40,957. Specialist art handlers were brought in to remove, reinstall National Galleries of Scotland artworks in drawing room, dining room and cabinet room, costing over £15,000. Scottish Conservative Shadow Housing Secretary, Miles Briggs MSP said, Humza Yousaf was lucky to find somewhere to rent, given the housing emergency declared by Edinburgh City Council, which the SNP's disastrous rent cap has helped cause. But at £6,000 per month, it certainly didn't come cheap to the taxpayer. At a time when his government is slashing budgets, including on housing, and hiking taxes to fill the black hole the SNP's financial mismanagement has created, this will stick in the craw of hard-pressed. Scotland is facing a housing crisis and thousands have been left languishing in temporary accommodation. How many more councils will have to declare a housing emergency for Humza Yousaf and his party to take the issue seriously? While it is important that Bute House is properly maintained, the near £1 million bill is very large. So I trust every effort was made to limit these costs to a minimum.